Hello, this is the Library of Video Games, and we're going to go over a list of 5 WWE returns in 2022. The first on our list, the best, in my opinion, was Cody Rhodes. It was not an easy choice because I really thought that Cody Rhodes and Bray Wyatt had very strong returns. But Cody Rhodes, I give the slight nod to because of the reaction and the speculation. He had left AEW, and a lot of people just didn't believe that he would actually leave AEW. But at WrestleMania, he came back, and you heard his theme, Adrenaline in my soul. And there he was back, and we were going to treat it with a great feud with Seth Rollins. The audience was into it. Seth Rollins loved it. It was a picturesque, near-perfect return. Number 2 was Bray Wyatt at Extreme Rules. And Bray, I felt, was really, really strong, too. The audience reaction to him coming back was amazing. People didn't want Bray Wyatt to go because in 2021, the WWE inexplicably fired him. And I never understood, and I don't understand that. Why would they do such a thing? But they did. And that's why, but Bray Wyatt came back, and it was a highly sought after, desired return. And when they did the whole return segment at the end, where they had all his different characters, such as The Fiend, and I got to see Michael Cole get the crap scared out of him with that mask that was laid on his table. I thought that was hilarious. Bray Wyatt then came back to make some speeches on SmackDown and stuff, and I don't mind that. I liked it, but I know a lot of fans don't. But regardless, I don't think that hurts the return. The next one, I would say number 3, would be Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it's a short return, but it counts. In my opinion, it counts. He hasn't wrestled in 19 years. How does that not count? Well, Kevin Owens kind of said he likes to fight, and Steve Austin's like, "Oh, you like to fight too, huh?" It's almost like two cross souls meeting one another, soulmates, if you will. And they had a match at WrestleMania 38 at the end, and it was amazing considering Austin's age. And I don't know, there was some weakness. Austin's kicks were a little bit slow. But for that one match, that one more time, he was Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I guarantee, fans like myself who love the Attitude Era, we were just in shock and amazement and awe that we got to see Stone Cold wrestle one more time. And Kevin Owens gave him a great match. Number 4, Bayley and Dakota Kai. I'm putting them together because they both happened at the same time. Dakota Kai had left the company, and Bayley had been injured for, over a year at this point. There were some people wondering if Bayley would ever come back. And then Dakota Kai, as well, was expected to never return because she was basically leaving WWE. But the circumstances around WWE, with Triple H taking over for Vince McMahon, who was forced out due to the sex scandal, meant that anything could happen, and Bayley made her return after the Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch match. And she wasn't alone. She brought in Dakota Kai. And I remember Bianca Belair just being totally shocked to see them both. Io Sky came too, but she hadn't actually really left the company, so I didn't count her as a return. And that was the beginning of Damage Control. And it was a great return. It set up a strong angle that has been continuing on to this very day. And yeah, number 5 was Karrion Kross. We didn't know. When Karrion Kross first went to the main roster, it was absolutely terrible. They put a helmet on his head. They took away Scarlett, and then there wasn't much they could do, and it was terrible. And nobody liked it. And then on top of that, he was losing. He was losing all the time. Jeff Hardy beat him. It was an absolutely terrible run. So when he came back, it was like redemption, because they came out with the music and the scarlet and the black and white, and the fact that she's got this like expression like he's her ever living God, and to me that was fantastic. And Karrion Kross came back. We got a win over Drew McIntyre, and he's on his way to becoming one of the potential top stars in WWE. I know people are going to be like, it's too early to say that. Well, maybe not, maybe so. But Karrion Kross was definitely the 5th best return of the year. It doesn't have the same impact as the others. He made 5. And yeah, there's been a lot of returns this year, so this was a tough list to make. Anyway, thank you. Please like and subscribe, and check out all my video games that I've recorded. Have a good day.